Next question says, children, 10 part C, which is for 4 marks. Use a graph paper for this. Plot A 3, 5, that's 3, 5, that's A, coordinates 3, 5. B, negative 2, negative 4. Negative 2, negative 4 would come somewhere over here. That's B, negative 2, negative 4. A dash is the image of A when reflected in the x-axis. This is reflected in the x-axis, children. Come down over here. That's 3 and negative 5 over here. That's A dash 3, negative 5. So first part, A dash is 3, negative 5. This we need to write down behind the sheet, children. Also write down where the question number has been written down the answer script. If you write down 10C, wherever, write down these answers, children. It will be helpful. Write down in both places. B dash is the image of B reflected in the y-axis, followed by reflection in the origin. So, children, reflected in y-axis by reflection in origin. For second part, reflection in y-axis dot reflection in origin is the same as reflection in x-axis, children. It's the same as reflection in x-axis. So reflectance in x-axis, children, would give us negative 2, 4. That's over here. That's B dash is equal to negative 2, 4. So the coordinates of B dash would come out to be negative 2, 4. Write the coordinates of B dash and plot it on the graph. Write down the geometrical name of A dash, B dash. That's A dash. B dash, and we connect to this. Children, this is an isosceles trapezium, children. This is an isosceles trapezium. This is not just a trapezium, children. Please remember, it's an isosceles trapezium. The moment you do not specify this, they will cut your marks. This is isosceles trapezium. It's not just normal trapezium, children. It's an isosceles trapezium. Please remember that. Further, it says, name two invariant points on this figure and a reflection in x-axis. So, children, invariant point will be on the x-axis because they do not vary. So, children, that would come out to be, we'll name this as point P and Q. P and Q. That's P coordinates 3, 0 and Q coordinates negative 2, 0 are invariant points on the figure. Children, a sum like this would be for 4 marks. 1 mark would be allotted for the figure. Also, children, remember to write on the scale, even though it's been given to us on x-axis, 1 unit equal to 1 centimeter. On y-axis, again same thing, 1 unit equals to 1 centimeter. Also, children, preferably write down all these answers where you've written 10C in the answer script. Also write down behind the sheet. And on sheet, show all these things with proper ruler and pencil. Now, children, the marks allotted would be 1 mark for this, 1 mark for the diagram, everything being done correctly. 1 mark for the answers with isosceles trapezium being there specifically. 1 mark for these 2 answers. And 1 mark for these figures, the invariant points being correct. Also, the scale will carry some mark, but you will not be allotted an extra mark for it. It will be 4 marks that's already been distributed. If you do not write it, they can cut half or 1 mark for the same. And if you do not specify isosceles trapezium, they can cut half to 1 mark for the same. Let's see the next question, children.